everybody, welcome back to my channel, welcome to another vlog. It is only 4 weeks until badminton now. So as you well know, we had our first run, which may actually, no it won't be our only run prior to badminton, but we had it at the weekend at Lark Hill and it went well, 2 out of the 3 phases, and actually the show jumping wasn't atrocious, but it was me, I feel, who let the team down. So we've come today for a training session just to help me get over the fact, or not get in my head about it. I think I've just been being a little bit too over-analytical about the fact I messed up, that I needed to get straight out and get on it and get my head back in the game. Thankfully, after the show jumping, we did have, thank you very much, glamorous assistant. Holly is behind the camera today, guys. Hi, Holly. She's not mic'd. Come on, Holly, say hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. She's back from gallivanting in Canada. I didn't go this year, maybe next. But yeah, what was I saying? I did get to go cross country, obviously, after the show jumping, so we have jumped since. But even editing the vlog back, I was, yeah, just blaming myself, getting in my own head. And I thought, rather than leave it a whole week or 10 days before I jump again, because I'm not that good at jumping in between lessons or competitions. I generally only do it when I've got a trainer with me or I'm at an event, that I would get a lesson ASAP and put those demons to bed, because it was just a silly mistake. I hope I haven't actually showed. I was going to show, obviously, Alex or Cam, whoever I saw first, the footage to see whether they think it is just a silly mistake or whether he was a little bit naughty. He's never naughty. But I haven't actually shown Alex yet. He's in teaching at the moment, but once he is all ours, we will let him have a look at the footage and hopefully he will tell me what he thinks. I'm not going to put any words in his mouth. I'm not going to say what I think it was. I've told him we had to stop and then time penalties. But yeah, hopefully he will be able to, yeah, I think that's our cue to be there, Banks. The others are coming out, our turn to go in. Yeah, but right, being positive, it's going to go well. I'm not going to let the team down, and we will see you when we're got Alex mic'd up and we're in the indoor arena here at the Grange. Over you go, Boo. You need to do your game. Hi. Hello. Thanks for seeing me again so quickly. I'm just going to show Alex my mistake, my costly mistake on, because we'd have been second. Well, I'll show you the whole thing, shall I? Or not? Do you want sound? No, I don't need sound, do we? No.
I'm watching.
He's watching. So I know you said stay straight, but I was straight, but oh well, no, I won't tell you what I did.
I can see it.
I tried to jump to the right of every jump to avoid the mud.
Yeah.
Was that silly?
Well, not really.
Not till I got to the double.
Pretty tricky, isn't it? Oh, he's trying though.
Oh, I know, and then he went to bugger off with me that. I was like, no, you don't know the way. Oh, he tried so hard, bless him. And so it's never his fault. The tighter the turn, the taller the body.
Yes.
I remembered that.
Well done.
And now I mess up.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He looked like he didn't really lock onto that then.
No.
It's hard to see from this angle, isn't it? But did you feel he backed off?
I just feel like he just put his head down and just sort of, yeah, and then even there he like...
Because he looks super careful through there, like he's cagey. Yeah. Which is not like him.
No. So that's why I was so perplexed. I was like, oh, what do I do?
Yeah.
And then I didn't mess up. He was very clever over the last 2 because I was in a bit of a perplexed, still.
But you know, it's always difficult though, where you can see that that's where the horse is now not trusting the ground. Yeah,
because then he got really deep, didn't he, to the last 2?
I would try not to read into that too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when they're used to going forward out of a rhythm and they're taking on the jumps, but they're trying to be careful. Yep. You imagine they're cantering and they're eyeing them up and they're like, I'm forward, I'm off the ground, I'm over the fence, giving it all this room. Then they get to the jump in bad ground, I'm there, whoa! Then they suddenly start to lift up like this, and then they go really careful, like green, you know, like baby horses, and that's what he started to go green and tuck his legs again. It's the only adverse effect of jumping out of deep ground if the horses are not kind of good at it.
So I sort of was right to try and find the nicer ground for him to take off on?
Yeah.
Rather than go for the deepest bit? Because I was last to go in the section as well, I was second to last to go.
Because I would say he started off really well, and then as he went round,
well, not a hooligan. He was very keen in the warm-up.
he just looked more like he got more and more cautious.
Okay.
And I think coming into the double and it's an oxer coming in, it looked like he just backed off to the point at which he thought, oh, now I've made that decision. I don't know if I can get across the oxer.
Because it was an oxer. If it was that right, he probably wouldn't.
And you weren't probably expecting it. Yeah. So it's frustrating, but you
not something to dwell on.
Well, no, I think, you know, we're here today to jump, so we'll set that straight, and then just hope that, you know, I've been in the past in that situation and I've withdrawn horses without jumping them because they are careful. If you've got them careful, they will go hyper careful and scare themselves. And he just, it's not like he scared himself like properly, but he definitely made himself more anxious and apprehensive.
And self-preservation kicked in.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
So he's thinking,
which you can't knock, can you, I suppose?
I'm not going to put this huge effort in because I'm so worried I'm going to tumble over on landing. And it's more the landing, I think, when their feet move as much as the taking off bit. So, yeah, just don't read into it.
That's good. I try not to dwell on it. I knew it was, I felt it was my mistake, but I suppose it was just...
Different bit?
Just one of those things,
Yeah, so...
And I sent you my dressage practice.
Yeah,
I haven't shown you my test.
Which was great. And
my test in 50-mile-an-hour winds, and he was incredible.
Very good. But I think you're right. The hanging cheek was overdoing its job now. You didn't need it. And then actually the frame in the dressage run through was really good.
Had you been practicing halts? Because he suddenly got amazing at halts.
Yeah, well, I've been teaching him to be disciplined. So he actually goes in a straight line and slows down in a straight line as well. Yeah. So. And teach him to stand still to get on. Like all those things.
He stands still to get on, I just always give him treats.
Right, you better start.
I better warm up.
I'll just tidy this up a little bit.
So he was a very good boy whilst he was with you whilst I was skiing again. Not that I did much skiing.
Yeah, again.
Again.
Won't
be going again for another year. You won't be going again, Banks.
But it's quite good because second time around, I could get stuck into him straight away. Yeah. Because I already knew him, really. Yeah. And I think this time you came, again, saying about the bit. Yeah. You know, there are a few things that you actually sort of like put into the pot for me. I knew, yeah. To sort of focus on. So knowing that, it just meant I could get straight into things with him. So I utilised the time, I think, even more this session. Yeah. Well, I know it was a longer period as well, wasn't it? So. And I think in the bid to be more positive in the canter, he was a little bit sort of running off after the jumps. When he felt the contact for the turn, especially to the left, if I remember, he sort of ran a bit. He always jumped, but I just thought, oh, why is he running? Yeah. And so what we've got to develop is a softer, more forward canter. Okay. Rather than against the hand, because that's when they sort of run through the shoulder. And then you end up having the little run out, and we certainly don't want that. No, we don't. Only 4 weeks to go now, isn't it? 4 weeks today, yeah. Then look up so you stay straight. Drifted left a bit. Very good. Okay, and then on the exit then, did you feel like he looked very straight? Yeah. Was he pushing against any one of your rein or leg contact? Yeah, he didn't. I needed to use more left leg. I want you to come through those poles in trot. Then I want you to do a walk transition around sort of this sort of area. And then leg yield him off the left leg to the right and then go forward. So you say, do not lie on the left shoulder and make sure you respond actively to my left leg. Look up. Good, walk transition. Then off the left leg. Yep. Okay, so when you went to do that, now, if you look at your rein position, what would you say? They're too long, yeah? Okay. So we want to do the same exercise, but now with a length of rein that can be a little bit more sensible, so you can actually you can be effective, really. Walk transition, and then off the left leg. That's it. Make him go to the right. Make him. And what you do need, you just need to keep practicing that. What we're going to do is we're going to put the jump up and we're going to do the same.
Okay.
So this is what I've done this a fair bit with him when he was at ours.
Yeah.
To make sure that he didn't land and lean and scuttle.
Yeah.
You know, that's the big thing. It's so hard to judge distances if they scuttle around the corners.
Okay. Like he goes to just like scurry off.
Yeah, he does. He just runs, and then you're like you're balancing him with the rein.
Yeah.
Not with your leg. Then trot and then halt. Trot, halt. Well, walk, then leg it off the left.
Oh, good boy.
Better. Yeah, better.
Yeah.
Well done. Then straight. Good. Okay, good. And what that does as well, Tina.
Yeah.
Is when you're starting to half halt, so when you do that downwards transition, the lateral movement stops him from it releases the tension.
Okay.
Because it creates suppleness, it allows the horse to breathe and be soft again. So when you come to ride that corner in a minute, he'll yield to the leg and be soft in the rein and be more relaxed, okay?
Yeah.
So that's what we're sort of aiming for. Okay, just one more time. Same again. Make sure your reins of an appropriate length to be able to do the walk exercise afterwards. Walk. Then leg yield. Kick him with the left leg. That's it. So you've got to make sure that you're nudging him with the left leg, not just gripping.
Yeah, not
otherwise
constantly there.
He'll lean against that, okay? It's going to slowly build up through the technical exercises.
Yeah.
And here, pop over this fence. Then we're going to ride the dog leg line to the JP equestrian. When you jump this, make sure your vision to stay straight is up at the black sign.
Yeah.
So jump, so then you land going straight and the horse is upright in balance, yeah? He's not leaning left or right. Then just ride down to the JP equestrian, okay?
Yeah.
Think about being straight, gently round the corner. Then I want you to do the trot, walk, leg yield.
Yeah.
Look straight, then look left. Travel, travel, travel. Okay. Then you can trot. Reins are still a little bit long, look.
Yeah, they are a bit, aren't they?
Yeah. Then walk. Then leg yield off the left leg. That's it. Yep. Yep. Like for me.
It's me being a bit quicker, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Just being a little bit more like aware and on it.
Yeah.
For me though, he's way softer.
Yeah.
Like in this area now. I want to do this again. And it is a little bit of a sort of like, you know, when people jump a lot of smaller courses, you come in and you're careful, 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 and the canter gets smaller to the jump.
Right.
Right. The canter rhythm is great. Just allow it in the rein contact, be a bit softer, allow him to travel on one less stride.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily want to go any faster, but you don't want to be taking away at the jump, all right?
Yeah, no.
This approach was beautiful.
Okay.
Your line was great.
Yeah.
But then you went whoop, 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 and then he popped.
Okay. Didn't stay the same rhythm all the way through.
Didn't stay the same. Just support with the leg. But I think more, it's not you need more power, you just need to take less away.
Okay.
So just allow a little bit. Allow, look up, that's it. Well done. And that rhythm just needs to be a little bit more normal for you. Trot, walk, because see here now he's running.
Yeah.
This is what I just spent 10 days stopping him from doing.
Yeah.
So he should come down the transition on his hocks and then push and be active off of the leg. That's what we just got to keep reminding him, okay? So then I felt you wanted the bigger canter, but you almost tried too hard. Then the canter just went faster on this approach.
Yeah.
but you got the 6 strides there, which was much better.
I got a little bit closer to
But I don't feel you want to feel like you're going faster. You just need to be softer in the hand.
Okay.
Okay, so we're now going to jump the line from the unicorn fence.
Yep.
3 strides into the double of uprights.
Yep.
So nice canter. Accurate to the first upright.
Yeah.
Then your line takes you through to the purple sign at the end. You must just stay on that line and don't pull back. Allow. Go on, allow. Get him in there. Okay, good. Walk, walk, leg yield. Pat him. Very good. So every time you do those transitions, every time you finish, he is soft to the leg.
Yep.
All right. Okay, we're going to come in again.
Yep.
I'm just going to tidy you up now, right? So when you get in, you look at that purple sign, get your hands and put them together like this. Dum.
Okay.
Okay? And then and you then put leg, support with leg. Then you'll stop doing this.
I hate doing that. I don't know what I'm doing. You wouldn't think when it's a set one stride I'd need to.
But you've got to just tidy up the contact a bit, okay? Off you go. One more time.
Yeah.
But close the hands together and look at that purple sign. Okay, better.
Boy.
Balance, trot, walk, leg yield when you get the walk. Oh, way better. Then
good boy.
He stayed more uphill.
Yeah.
In the transition down. Okay, a little bit crooked coming in.
Yeah.
So for me there.
Am I cutting the corner a bit much?
The turn is coming from the rein.
Okay.
Rather than riding him straight through the channel.
Okay.
So you've got to think, almost like when you ride through here and you create a channel there.
Yeah.
You've got to think that channel, even though it's on a turn, is straight and channeled. So you get there still straight.
Yeah.
Rather than what happens is you pull like that. So when you come straight, you're like this.
Yep.
And of course he's bulging out to the right.
Okay.
But very good through the double. And he's, again, like for me, the really nice thing about it is he's confident when he's got the freedom to take on the one stride, and he's jumping beautifully through there.
Okay.
So it's just about getting him presented straight and not interfering. Now the horse is just
not going go.
He's operating beautifully.
Am I doing that again? No.
No. We're now going to come right rein.
Yeah.
Jump the red upright.
Yeah.
It's 5 strides down to the green. So I want you to be in great balance. Round to this red. Straight and accurate to the middle.
Yeah.
Same posture as in the double. Get the hands together and ride the canter to the end of the arena.
Yeah.
Not to the green fence, but to the end of the arena.
And straight all the way down.
Yeah, and straight. So just keep him channeled and just allow him to jump. Don't let the reins be too long because they get too much in your belly. That's plenty, no faster. Now close the hands together, travel, 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 look up. Good. Remember, we're going to trot, walk, leg yield. Oh, Tina.
Good boy.
Kid's getting better.
Good. Because normally I'd have just collapsed and patted him on the corner, wouldn't I?
And I think also you've got to realise that this is not a big fence for him.
No.
So you do not have to give him a pony club like extra boost, okay? You just need to allow him to jump in the rain.
Yeah, true.
Poor little thing jumped massive when he was with me.
He said he came around the corner and forgot he hadn't adjusted a double. Was it a
double of uprights is about 1.15 m.
And he did it fine?
Yeah.
Because he was in a good balance and straight?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he was a bit like, whoa, that's a little bit bigger than I was like expecting, but...
But he snapped his knees up.
Yeah, he was good. And really honest. And,
yeah.
you know, the thing is, like, he was really genuine.
And he enjoys it all, doesn't he? Yeah.
There's a course, Tina, so we're going to come the yellow and blue dog leg line through to here.
Yeah.
And remember...
And what was that, 6, did you say?
Yeah, it's 5 or 6, depending on which line you take in the dog leg.
Yeah, how...
For me, I just want you to ride a balanced line.
Okay.
Because the crucial thing is, if you... So this is where I think the mistake happens with a lot of people. If you try and force the 5 strides and go really, really fast, you'll lose balance and you'll lose ground coverage in the canter. So you'll just end up getting here faster and be out of balance at the other end. What you want to do is just get confidence in the rhythm, ride a really good line, and don't interfere with the rein. He will then start to make the bigger distances and take the fences on earlier in his distance. So he'll get here and he'll trust you to take off rather than having to be here. Okay, because he's already doing that in the doubles now. He's not looking to chip in now. No. But it's that sort of, it's your mindset and attitude, like right at the beginning when you come in and then I said to you, oh, you're slowing him down at the jump here. You got to have the hands in front of you and allow him to the jump. So I spent too long making him wait because I felt unbalanced. Yeah, you've got to teach them the discipline after the fence. Don't compromise the energy going in. Because that's where you need it for them to jump. Okay. All right, so you're happy where you're going? Yellow dog leg to this line. Finish on the red and the green. Okay. That's plenty of canter. Keep it balanced. Look at the next fence. Close the hands together. Good. Don't look down, just stay on a straight line. That's fine, stay on a straight line. Leg right to the end of the school. Well done. Yeah, I had to move forward then to try and make the 5, didn't I? What are you going to do now? Well, leg yield. Hey. Well done. Good boy. Just so you start to think about that yourself a little bit. Yeah. Okay, yeah, well done. Really good. So I was right to not try, it was too late to try and change him at A, wasn't it? Yeah, to be honest, like you had a quick attempt, which was fine. But then what you really need to do is just say to him, actually, we're not finished now, buddy, we're still going. And then at least you got into the canter and then you were able to travel down to the green and still get there on a good 5 strides, yeah? You had to work a bit harder because you didn't have quite so much engine in. Yeah, that makes sense. Still, like, he had the confidence to come down there. Yeah. And that's what we're trying to build, really. We're not trying to trick horses. Like, I'm not building rider frighteners. What we're doing is saying, actually, these are the exercises. The question's really clear. Now, be an athletic horse within it to execute it really nicely. That's what we want him to do. So he goes away thinking, actually, I can take on the world. And when the questions are in front of him, like, he's capable. Yeah. So that's the sort of biggest thing. Yeah, just let him have a little walk, and we might just do that one more time, actually. Yeah, of course. That's brilliant. Have you any questions? No, that's really helpful about my hands because that drives me mad. Yeah. I don't normally do it over smaller jumps. So I just want you to think that you tidy yourself up a little bit. Yeah. But also, the only thing I want you to address a little bit, when you come around the corners, just make sure you're looking at the top of the fence. Not the bottom. And then beyond, because I think sometimes, like when you come round to this line and he's a little bit pushing out the right shoulder, it's because he wants to almost come a bit straighter and take the earlier stride. Okay. And then he has to go crooked to fit the extra stride in here. Okay. So as you come round, just remember to finish off the turn and ride that canter up and forward to the end of the line. So don't just ride to this fence, you're riding the line beyond the fence. Because what am I doing into that one? Am I coming to the left too much? Well, he's coming round here. Yeah. And then instead of then taking the stride to take off,
yeah,
he's slightly doing this.
Okay.
And then he's coming in back here. Okay. And that's where he's adding more distance to add a stride.
Okay.
Whereas what we want to do is just say, travel, 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 travel. There's the jump, take off.
Yeah.
Like he's almost trying to set himself up for it a little bit. But now you're such a good balanced rider with such a good eye, he doesn't need that anymore. So, so all we're going to do now is just this line. Yeah. And then we're going to come red to green. Okay? Yeah. Because we don't want to jump him to death.
No, exactly.
Because he had an event on the weekend. But what we want to do is just execute those entries and exits. Yeah. You've got the exits really good now. Just get that entry sorted. Happy days. I'll be happy anyway.
If you're happy, he gets to go home.
But just, don't be like, I don't. I'd spend all day here with you.
Oh, you're too cute. So we're not doing the dog leg, we're just doing the... Both straight lines. Yeah. With a lovely straight entrance. Yeah. And a lovely straight exit.
Exactly.
Followed by a little bit of leg heel.
So reins in front of you. That's it. Look at the top bar. Travel now. There you go. Look up. Close the hands. Good. Whoa. Oh, good boy, Banks. Leg yield, don't forget the leg yield. Whoa. Just feel the bit a little bit, just with your fingertips. That's it. So the pole stays nice and loose. That's it. Okay, that was a real shame because down.
Yeah, because I thought we were going to be nice to the red. I probably did just cut the corner a bit much, didn't I?
Yeah, you were mega down here.
Hey?
Mega down this one.
Yeah.
Entry was really good.
Didn't take a wide enough line to the red.
Yeah, I couldn't see from down there because I was watching that one because you've been so good up here. So now I'm going to come up here.
Okay, and after a breather,
please get that bit right down there. And then,
no, that felt nice that time. I did need the reminder in the middle of the hands though.
Yeah, just keep thinking every time in a straight line, close the channel with the hands. Yeah. It'll tidy you up, keep him in the centre. And then just breathe a little bit here. Yeah. Move the rein a fraction so he's a bit softer, so you don't feel like it's so rapid around the corner. Okay. Take your time and then just allow him. It's got to be allowing, not feeling like it's being forced. Okay. Okay, let's have one more go.
Oh boy. Wait.
Look up at the top rail. Time. Take your time. Move the bit a little bit. Breathe. Oh, really good. Travel, travel. Go on. Travel, travel. Good. Feel the bit a little bit. Take your time. That's it. Soft with the arms.
He's like, and stop.
Very good.
Good boy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, it's when we're within that course and our adrenaline's going. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to breathe. Let yourself have a little bit more time because his canter then becomes more ground covering. Yeah. It's not like you're not having more time by killing the canter and grabbing him. You're actually just breathing. You soften. Yeah. And then he breathes and he's like, and then his next stride, he comes up and opens his frame. Yeah. And then he's covered another foot and then another foot and then another.
Rather than making lots of little ones.
Instead of lots of little steps. So then when you're approaching the fence, he's always making the ground to get there. Yeah. Because it's just normal. All right? Yeah. No, that felt better around that corner then. Way better. And this was still okay from what you could see. Yeah, very good. Yeah, no, very good. This is like now, and this is a tough exercise, 3 strides into the double of uprights. Horse has to be quite athletic through here. Yeah. But he's been very good. Good as gold. Very confident over the oxer. Yeah, I drifted left a bit for some reason. You did? Getting ready to put my right leg on and land. Yeah, that's, that's, at least you recognise that now. Yeah, Before you probably wouldn't have even recognised that. No, very true. Because I nag you so much. But actually you still had a great turn. Yeah. And he was very responsive.
Fab.
Is there anything else that you want to look at? Anything that you have?
No, I think that's been really helpful. Yeah, I just desperately needed to jump after questioning my decision making.
I would not try and sort of like, I wouldn't really worry about it too much. I think the ground, the going on the slope at Lark Hill.
And if it had phased him, he wouldn't have nailed the cross country, would he?
Yeah, and he wouldn't have just come here like a little.
Oh, exactly, very true, yeah.
I mean, it's really difficult on that going. And they're not going to take the fences on like they would normally. And you can't, you know, I've only done one event so far this year because everything else has been cancelled. And I do a lot of jumping. Yeah. And I've never had to work so hard round and round. But these horses are jumping like 30 centimetres bigger sometimes out, show jumping. Yeah. And I'm now having to really work hard because they're jumping out of tough ground. Yeah. So that's something that in eventing, when the weather's like this, you have to
enter somewhere that's show jumping on a surface.
Yeah.
Well. You should have good ground at Burnham Market though, shouldn't you? That show jumping arena is incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then, fingers crossed for the future.
Boy.
But yeah, that was very good.
Sol. Thank you. I'm home sweet home, taking the doggies down the lane. I didn't do a little debrief there because I did want to have a little bit of a look at some of the footage. Prior to ending the vlog, I was a little bit unsure midway through whether to stop filming, if I'm honest, and to just keep that session for me and to like focus on my head and my headspace, because I'm really, really conscious that badminton is only 4 weeks away. I am trying very hard not to dwell on Sunday, and I do know that this lesson helped. Like Alex helped massively. We know the reasons behind, or potential reasons behind, why it happened, and yeah, I've got to stop talking negatively. It's not an issue. I've just got to focus on interfering less, I think, and riding more positively. No pony club kicks, hand forward, less chicken wings. And yeah, it was one of those things. We're not dwelling on that anymore. Drawing a line. And yeah, glad that I went up and had that short and sweet session. Yeah, there's a fine line when you're vlogging. Like, I'm really, really grateful for all of the incredible opportunities. I probably wouldn't even have the chance to train with some of these trainers if it wasn't for the fact that I vlog. But, oh God, Reggie's joining us. Reggie Roo is coming too. Yeah, it does add a certain element of pressure, and as we know, because Cameron's told me many a time too, it does sometimes affect my focus, because I do concentrate on what's going on vlogging wise as opposed to 100% focus on what I'm doing when I'm sat behind Banksy's ears, which is something I am getting better at. And I have had a few lessons where I haven't vlogged, but equally, like, you guys support our journey. I know lots of you love the training videos, and I know, as I said, these opportunities wouldn't necessarily happen if it wasn't for the vlogging. So it's hard. There's a fine line between, do you go and not vlog, or do you vlog and enable you guys to experience access to these incredible trainers too, when, you know, and learn along with us, when some of you may not have had a lesson for a while and may be able to implement some of the things that we learn and that you hear about, and the tuition on your own horses or ponies. Come on, Sam. Sam, come on. Spaniel's got a sniff of something. Good boy. Anyways, I'm going to stop waffling. I am grateful to you all for your support. Grateful to Alex for squeezing me in a very last minute spontaneous session. I wouldn't have normally jumped Banks so close to having evented. However, he was like an hour and a half closer to me than me travelling to his house. If I was to travel to his, it's 2.5 hours each way, which I've done and I do. But there was the opportunity to drive for only an hour. So that's why we did squeeze in a short and sweet session just to put those demons to bed from Sunday. And I'm glad we did. And looking back at the footage, yeah, line is drawn, not speaking anymore. Hope you've enjoyed coming along with me. Badminton is going to be entered now. I need to be entered by next Tuesday. And I was going to compile this video into being a bit of a, like, what's the word? Like a mishmash, but a better word for that. Like a bit of everything we've done this week with regards to training, because we've got some fitness work, I've got my gym sessions, we've got Banks is having a massage, and then we've got dressage at the weekend. And I was going to compile little snippets of all of it into a bit of a 4 weeks to go badminton vlog. However, I think this training one is going to be at least half an hour long already. So I will break the road to badminton journey down into individual snippets, and then you guys can choose which elements of it you want to watch and which you don't. Poppy spies some sheep. Whee! She's won next week. Pops, you're a big girly now. Poppy, come. Come here. Whee! Say bye to the vlog. We end the vlog for me. Yeah. Come on, old man. Say, hope to see you all very soon. In fact, next time you see Pop, she might be one. Hey. Thanks for joining us for this journey, guys. Thanks for the support as always. Gonna stop waffling, and I will see you all very, very soon. In the next video, we're ending with nice, happy, smiley Tina and positive vibes. Bye.